Hello everyone and welcome to the new video. Apologies for not posting regularly here, but trust me, I was way too busy hosting everybody and taking care of family. Before I start redoing my home for festivities, I just want to reset my home. And it begins with the most busy space in my house is this living dining area. I would like to begin with the dining table by adding some flair to my table decor. The tablecloth itself is very stunning and it has a very beautiful print. I'll add this rattan tray as a centerpiece to add the warmth and texture to the table setup. Bring in some greenery with a lovely plant. And continue with the same hurricane candle that we DIY'd few months back. Pothos seems to survive in my house somehow and has overgrown way too much. Using this simple hack by creating U-pins out of floral wires, I like to tame these growing tresses. I'll add trivets to add height to the tray. And on top of that, we'll add all the jars. This makes them functional and eye-catching too. Few months back, I got this IKEA placemats and have not got a chance to use them. I think right now is the right time because it's super easy to wash and I'm absolutely in love with this intricate woven design. But the best bit is it's foldable and I'll tuck it in the tray for a neater look. Since we use this side of the table quite often to cool down hot things, I'll put my handmade trivets that I made in my last video on this side over a kitchen towel. Today I'm making something super delicious and incredibly easy. These are coconut laddus and I'm sure you must have heard about these 2-ingredient coconut laddu. Instead of just whisking both the ingredients, take my advice, just toast the coconut for just 2 minutes in a kadai and until it turns slightly amber color, and then add the condensed milk. Mix it for some time and your coconut laddu dough is ready. Roll it into small balls or flatten it on a plate. Choice is yours. Either ways, it's really tasty. In order to bring the coziness in my home, I would start with my coffee table with a tray to add a base to this canvas. And on top of that, I'll bring my DIY faux brass planter that again I made it in my last video if you've missed. Adding a decorative box. Now you judge things here and there, whatever you feel works for you. Adding 2 brass candlesticks. If you remember, I talked about repeating a metal or a color at least 3 times in any decor that you're doing. So this is what I'm trying to do. The candles and the coasters are in one color, and the brass element has been repeated 3 times. The last place in this room is left is my sideboard, and here I will add this latest biryani pot turned into a brass planter. Well, a faux one, of course. I'll use this box that used to be there to catch all the bills that we keep getting in the house. This planter was very easy to make and very cost effective. Let me show you how I created this.
You were made with love. You were made with love. You were made with love for this world.
Roll some waste paper into a ball shape and add some paper tape alongside to hold. In your air dry clay, mix some moisturizer to keep it moist for a longer time. Flatten it and cover this newspaper ball that we created. Make sure there is no creases in here. Use water to smoothen things out. Don't use excessive water. Just dampen your fingers and take your time to smooth out all the edges. Using a Dresden tool, create the nostrils and the mouth. Add as many details as you want or as less as you like. I added thin strips of clay around the nostril area and around the ears area. Air dry clay is pretty forgiving and very easy to work with, and you can craft using simple tools. I will try to link all the tools and the clay that I have used in the description box. Leave it to dry overnight, and I have shown in my previous video how you can attach these. Now coming back to the absolute honest feedback, which was easier to do, a terracotta pot or a ceramic pot in terms of finish of faux brass, I would say that ceramic was much better because the ceramic is less porous compared to terracotta, and I really love the finish of ceramic compared to the terracotta ones. I also use some texture paint to create the details. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
I don't wanna waste it.